good guy, good audio reviews. You may know me from such hits as Hype Train Part 2, Home for the Holidays, Hype Train version. I'm a hyper. I hype stuff that I love. Look at that, it's beautiful. Moondrop makes beautiful stuff, don't they? They really do. The Blessing wasn't something I really was a huge fan of because I couldn't increase the dynamic driver, but in general, Moondrop is just one of those outstanding companies. I'm a fan. This, for $30, when it was available, must have been a steal. It sounds really, really good. How does it compare to the Bonus IE, which is a little bit cheaper, depending on, I guess, where you buy it? They're really close. You're splitting hairs. Neither one of them compared to this. This, with the proper fit, is on another level. It sounds that way. You check the graph, it graphs that way. There are weak points to Harman tuning, and this kind of brings that out. This is awesome. This is fantastic. Okay, let me figure that out again. This is really good. That's really, really good. Let me there we go. Cleared that up. No, he didn't. Sneaking south through the alley. Blues by a white man that was a black man in a previous life. This is the way he was described by his contemporaries back in the 70s. He's just got a... Listen to Robert Palmer. Old Robert Palmer. Not the power station. Old Robert Palmer. The dude is just... And his backing band is just awesome. Did he ever tour with George Clinton? Parliament Funkadelic? Robert Palmer opening? That would have been epic. Holy crap. Sounds nice on this. Now, if I were to say, but it sounds better on that set, or it sounds better on that set, I'd be lying, because I think that it sounds good on all of these. Things out to the other. Well, that's what happens on the Colorfly when it gets to the end of it. It doesn't just rotate, it goes the other way. So let's go back. Queen. Killer Queen, to be specific. This is a song where there's a lot of harmonic kind of waves. There's stuff going on behind Freddie Mercury, and it can sometimes sound a little bit odd on stuff with too much in treble. And this and the BLON don't suffer from that at all. So the difference between them, I like the BLON on this better. These are indistinguishable, but they both sound great. I'm not going to split hairs with you guys right now. Tupac, 5 Deadly Venoms, low end. These all do low end good. A lot of micro details. There's no clear, discerning difference between the three of these items with this track, nor the previous 2 tracks. Hey, what can I do? This is the only one that seems to have kind of a difference. This plays the cymbal strike, as does this, in a very similar manner. This plays it in a more natural way. This would be an OCD focus point that I would think, if I were going to pick one and leave the audio shop with one of them, which one would I take? It would be this one, because the repeated John Bonham cymbal strikes in this track sound more natural on the BLON than they do on this set or the Bonus IE. If you got the Bonus IE and you're like, whoa, wait a second. Hey, no, you wait a second. You paid $20, man. You paid $20 for something that sounds as good as stuff that costs $100, $200, $300. And I'll get to that in later videos. So I love them. So don't worry about it. These are so ridiculous. They're going to require a vid, like describing what it means to the hobby. So don't worry about it. And so we got Robert Palmer. We got, hey, what can I do? 5 Deadly Venoms, Killer Queen. And then we go back through that. And this thing, by the way, I could put my name in there. I thought I'd mention that because I found that to be appealing. So this is the very brief opinion about the Crescent. They've got a decent low end. The mids do not seem to be recessed. They have a Harman tuning, and they've got the spike around 8K which is similar to this, which gives you the energy and some cymbals, some parts of the guitar. It makes it more natural than if you would just cut everything after post 8K. You actually can't really do that effectively. Build quality is fantastic. It's been discontinued. These were, along with the Sony, probably the kings of budget a year ago. I would say now that if someone says, well, these, you can't get these anymore, that's unfortunate, that's too bad, oh well, maybe if I get these, there's virtually no difference. And BLON comes in and says, give me a lunch. I'm not playing games with you, give me a lunch money now. And then he gives it up because this is on another level. It's kind of ridiculous the more I get in. I saw a comment by somebody, a troll. It's going to happen. Whenever people love stuff and enjoy and they talk about the music that they listen to, there's always little troll monsters that like to come in and say stupid stuff because I guess it's like a small child that wants attention, and then they act and they scream and they cry, and then you wonder, why are they doing that? Well, because they want you to look at them. And so that's what that is. Let's look at them one more time because they're discontinued. Look at those 3 holes in the back. Absolutely beautiful. If you're wondering, hey, you should get the spaceship, I bought it. It's coming. Probably next video is going to be a secret. Mystery. I don't know, to be honest with you. And I'm out. Shows live on stage for whole shell in my name. To be precise, ripping mics is the light of my